take the Purple Line every single day to school. I catch it to Wilshire and Western, and there I get the bus that takes me all the way to school. Extension to a Purple Line will help me because I work in West LA, so it would be a benefit if I go all the way to Westwood and then just take one bus instead of being on the bus for 2 hours and then I get off late and I get home till like 1.
My name is Matthew Sanders. What I do is more so entertainment. I do a lot of things. First started the Purple Line extension in itself. I thought that it was a good idea. You know, myself being a person that, you know, I've taken the buses and, you know, to Wilshire and Weston, and, you know, so to be able to have this train, you know, it's a lot more convenient, you know, so it works out. And I think that any other extension that they should do. I'm from New York. You know, there's trains underneath all of our schools, you know, so it doesn't cause any problems. I can understand they may not want it in their community, kind of like I've lived in Malibu. They don't want buses coming in their community. They feel it may bring in bad traffic. That's not necessarily the case, you know. It's more of a convenient thing, something that actually help them out as well, you know, with their traffic needs. Because if traffic is too crazy, they can just hop on the train and only costs $1.50, you know, especially with gas prices what they are. So I think that if they thought about it a little bit less selfish, they might make another decision.
My name is Davon Williams. I'm currently going to school. I just finished my semester at Pasadena City College. I'm here on Wilshire and Western. I'm waiting for the 7:20 so I can get back over to La Brea.
It'll be packed every day.
Yeah.
It's never empty. Don't complain about that.
I think that station would help me more in my traveling around the city. You know, Los Angeles is a major, big area with 4 million people, so it would help.
You know, with the expansion of the Purple Line, it will help alleviate a lot of the overcrowding on the bus.
My name is Lindsay Byron, Operations Administrator here at the Architecture and Design Museum, Los Angeles. Well, the Purple Line is coming directly to our building. I think this actual location is going to be the stop, so I'm pretty sure our building is going to be non-existent here in a few years. They did contact us, obviously, giving us an idea of what was going to be happening in the future. Obviously, it was a few years down the line. I think the public transportation is wonderful. Unfortunately, it's kind of a bummer for our location, but the other museums around the area, it will benefit them. So we're just unfortunately in the wrong place, but I think public transportation is wonderful. When it comes to having resources to actually, you know, fight this or you know, try to make it not happen, our museum, we're a small nonprofit, we just don't have the resources. Rather than a community like that being able to completely, you know, unite and work together, I think they could possibly be a little bit more successful. At the same time, I mean, this is a project that's for, you know, the common good of the city. So I mean, there's plus and minuses on both sides. So.
Use public transportation. Every time I go to big cities, that's all I use, whether it's London, whether it's New York. But out here, there's just not enough of it. So that's one of the reasons why I don't.
In this community, the complication is that a subway, for it to come to Century City, would have to be tunneled underneath Beverly Hills High School, and Beverly Hills High School has 2 lawsuits going on with that. What's your opinion on that, and how do you hope that will be resolved?
Find a way. It's got to work. Lawsuits don't solve transportation problems. People solve transportation problems.
My name's Nick Lopez, and right now I'm a student at UCLA Hospital. I use the gold line, I use the purple line, and the red line. If the purple line came all the way over here, I would definitely take advantage of that, because you can see it's always packed here.
Even though the 720 is an express bus, it still takes me an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes to get home. On the underground, it's cleaner. They take more. MTA takes better care of the underground than they do the upper ground.
Would you like to see this project be completed before 2036?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Like they should be working on it now.